Beyond Atlantis. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing a new review of Mystery Science Theater 3000, Season 13, Episode 3, Beyond Atlantis. And I know I wish we could get beyond Atlantis, but we are here, so we have to talk about it. And, of course, all my episodes are sponsored by me. I have a new comic book out, the first volume of the Red Knight series in trade. A Knight Without a Sword is available right now at manospublishing.com in print and digital. So, hey, we're in the new season. We're off and running. And Kinga and Max have been told, basically, to bring on another hostage for the show to, increase, the big plan and stuff like that. So, the whole season, the whole season has been kind of built around this theme park ride thing that they put on the moon called the, the Simulator of Love. And they decide, okay, we'll just use that. And we have like a fake Tom, Crow, and GPC, and we'll just sucker somebody else. And they do basically the Mike thing. They hire someone to finish up repairs. And let's see, her name is Emily Connor. Connor named after Sarah Connor. Nice through line with the naming of characters. So anyway, she's like, hey, okay, cool, I'm all done, finished up here, everything looks like it's off and running, I'm ready to go home. And they're like, screw you, you're the new host. And let's see, Emily, for those who don't know, Emily came on to the live show that they had the year before they did this season. And she and Joel got along so well with the other crew members and writers and such like that, they decided to work her in. And Joel's had this idea of like, hey, you know what? What works? Let's bring it in. Let's have fun. But I mean, that's why we'll talk about later in the season. Joel actually comes back for, I think, 2 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. As well as Jonah and Emily. So we got a lot of stuff going on. This is a very packed season, I should say. We got our money's worth on this Kickstarter thing, I think. So, hey, so she's stuck with there, and there's a simulator, Tom and Crow and GPC, and it's been kind of canon that there's been spare Toms running around, and I think in the first Jonah's season, we had established like more crows and stuff like that. So, okay, they're here, and let's see. Of course, Emily Connor, she is played by, I wrote this stuff down, by Emily Marsh. The new Crow is actually the first female actress, voice actor, to play Crow. And she is Kelsey Ann Brady, and I like her a lot. The new Tom is Connor McGrath, and as well as new GPC is Yvonne Fries. So, hey, the movie, by the way, is starring, it's Beyond Atlantis. It's a part of that kind of era of Filipino exploitation films that they were being shot in the Philippines. Of course, stars that one guy who's in all these movies. And Sid Haig is in a bunch of these. And Sid Haig is in this one. John Ashley, Patrick Wayne, yes, John Wayne's son. Lee Christian and Lenore Stevens is in this film. And it's kind of, oh man, how do I explain this? It's kind of a treasure hunter film mixed with a little colonialism. And this is about around the period where I think filmmakers were starting to rethink the whole colonialism. But, this time they're not like explorers, they're thieves, basically, and kind of pirates. But we're still supposed to, I don't know, this film does this weird dissection where they're bad guys and we're supposed to still root for them, even though they're kind of doing crappy shit. And one of them, who, by the way, is the least worst of them, kills their princess, and we're supposed to, at the same time, feel bad for the princess and, the fish people, and also root for them to get away. And of course we have the John Ashley character kind of go crazy, mad with greed, as they always do in these things, and go too far. Like, well, you've killed their princess. I think you've already gone too far. But it was it was a fight over love and defending herself. That's bullshit. Like any other time, she'd be at least in Atlantis jail. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. We have right off the bat with a invention exchange, and then we go into some of the riffs. And some of my favorite riffs on here, I took some notes. And let's see. There's a lot of like 90s toy references in this one. I feel like the crew and Emily really kind of told on themselves on their childhoods here. Let's see. There's like what was that? The sand. The sand toy, that like graphic sand or something like that. Legends of the Hidden Temple is mentioned. Let's see. Of course, they start off with "Why can't we get beyond Atlantis?" And like, I'm sorry, like you call something beyond something, you get what you deserve. So okay, there's some really fun ones in here. Crow has let's see, we get this scene where Sid's being massaged by this girl. And after she's done, Crow goes, okay, time for him to massage her. Let's see, there's like, man, what do we got here? We got the Legend of the Hidden Temple reference. Let's see, I love Emily's line with the scientist played by Lenore Stevens trying to find some of the Atlantis people, and she has this riff of are any of you people around? I respect you and your gross culture. That kind of attitude is kind of there. There's a wonderful joke when John Ashley meets Patrick Wade in the movie, and it's like, hey, I ran into me. They do look alike. I guess that's why John Ashley grows facial hair halfway through the film, because they look a lot alike in the movie. Anyway, the host segments are pretty good. We got, let's see, the milk and honey bit. Let's see, the Eddie Con. They spend a lot of time making fun of Sid Haig in this film, in kind of his sleazy kind of character. Not to mention, he gets the stinger in this one, the post-credits stinger, where I guess instead of saying something foul, he says, some mother crabber, set up a trap. It's like, you could go for an R. It's fine. You can say it. So it's kind of funny. I always enjoy really terrible, no one would say these replacements for swear words. Let's see. Anyway, I really dug this episode. This is a debut. I think it's a pretty strong debut for Emily, as a matter of fact. I gotta say, I liked let's see, I think it's Kelsey, who plays Crow, the simulator Crow. I do wonder if they're going to like have some kind of separate identity. Yeah, Kelsey and Brady. Let's see, Connor sounds a lot like Baron. I mean, actually he reminds me a bit of original Tom, actually. He's very similar. I gotta say, Kelsey Ann Gross almost sounds like Michaela Dietz, voice actress who's like on Steven Universe, plays Amethyst and stuff like that. She has that kind of like vibe to her, and I really dig her take on Crow. And there was actually an old joke in, I think, the first season, maybe the KTMA episodes, where Crow was an anagram, and the W was for woman. So this is like almost harkens back to that. Like, oh yeah, that's right. He could be, or they could be that. So I really dig it, and this is a pretty good first episode, I think. Also, this is a really fun film. It's nice seeing Sid Haig pop up in these episodes. He popped up in I think season 11 or season 12 or something like that. No. It was season 11. That's right. In the Wizard film, they don't really talk too much about Sid and his career, but it's like good. It's great to see him. And John Ashley, good lord, I've seen so many movies with this guy. He first appeared, I think, in Mst3k in Attack of the Eye Creatures, and he's popped up a lot on riff tracks and cinematic Titanic movies. He did a lot of Filipino exploitation films. He's shown up in quite a bit, and I've gotten to see him a lot. So it's kind of weird, like Okay, I just got to know this actor over the years. So that's what I thought of this one. I think it's a pretty strong start. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 RAM chips, and I really did dig it. We'll be talking in a couple weeks about the next episode of Mst3k. So I just want to say that you can find me on several different things here on the social medias. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. I got a TikTok where I talk about comic books mostly. Of course, you can find Red Knight on manospublishing.com. And while Twitter still exists, I'm still there, so you can say hi to me, I guess. So I think that's it. In next couple episodes, I'm going to be talking about the Wednesday Season 1 spoiler review, and I have some comic book reviews coming up as well. And I think I'm going to do another live show very soon, so watch for it. Anyway, I think that's it, so push the button, Lindsay!